Daily Horoscope for Cancer, May 2, 2025. Welcome to your detailed cosmic forecast, dear Cancer. Today, the celestial energies are creating a fascinating tapestry of influences for your sensitive and intuitive nature. As May unfolds, you're entering a period of significant emotional growth and potential transformation. The moon, your ruling celestial body, enters Libra today, creating a gentle tension with your natural inclinations. This placement illuminates your fourth house of home and foundations, bringing domestic matters into focus. You might feel a stronger need to create harmony in your living space or resolve lingering family issues that have been simmering beneath the surface. Meanwhile, Mercury in Taurus is forming a supportive trine to Pluto in Capricorn, enhancing your ability to communicate with depth and power. This is an excellent day for meaningful conversations that cut through superficial matters and address core truths in your relationships. Your words carry extra weight today, so use them wisely and compassionately. Venus, currently dancing through Gemini, activates your 12th house of the subconscious, dreams, and hidden matters. This placement may bring unresolved romantic feelings to the surface or inspire creative inspiration from unexpected sources. Pay attention to your dreams and intuitive flashes today. They contain valuable messages about your emotional needs and desires. The sun in Taurus continues to illuminate your 11th house of friendships, community, and future aspirations. This energy supports social connections and encourages you to consider how your personal goals align with broader collective interests. A conversation with a friend could spark an innovative idea that has long-term potential. Mars in Cancer, yes, the warrior planet is in your sign right now, grants you additional courage and assertiveness. This is quite a powerful placement for you, dear Cancer, as it helps balance your naturally cautious approach with a healthy dose of initiative. Today, you might feel more comfortable standing your ground or expressing your needs directly, an empowering shift from your occasional tendency to people please. Jupiter in Gemini forms an interesting aspect to Saturn in Pisces today, creating a moment of tension between expansion and limitation. This configuration affects your sectors of hidden knowledge and spiritual growth, suggesting that an important realization may emerge from quiet contemplation. What seems like a restriction might actually be a necessary boundary that supports your long-term development. Regarding your career, Neptune's position in Pisces continues to inspire your professional vision and creative approach to work. Today's energy is particularly favorable for roles requiring empathy, imagination, or artistic expression. If you've been considering a more purpose-driven direction in your career, pay attention to subtle signs pointing you toward your authentic path. Financially, Uranus in Taurus has been creating some unpredictability in your social sector, which could indirectly affect your financial planning. Today brings an opportunity to reconsider how you balance personal resources with community involvement. A friend or connection might present an unexpected opportunity that has financial implications. Approach with your characteristic caution, but remain open to innovation. Health-wise, the current planetary alignment suggests paying extra attention to your emotional well-being, which directly impacts your physical vitality. The Moon-Pluto aspect indicates potential emotional intensity, so gentle self-care practices like warm baths, journaling, or time near water would be especially beneficial today. Your sensitivity to environmental factors is heightened, so create nurturing spaces where you can recharge. In relationships, today's energy supports deep emotional connections, but might also trigger some vulnerability. Partners may see a more assertive side of you thanks to Mars in your sign. This is healthy development. Cancer expressing your needs clearly prevents the resentment that can build when you sacrifice too much for others. For single Cancers, someone from your wider social circle might suddenly appear in a new, more intriguing light. A significant theme for you today involves finding balance between your natural desire to nurture others and your own need for nurturing. The Libra moon highlights this dynamic, asking you to consider whether your emotional giving and receiving are in harmony. Remember that true care involves healthy boundaries, something that's especially important for your compassionate sign to remember. Your intuition is exceptionally strong today, even by your already intuitive standards. Trust the subtle knowing that emerges, particularly regarding family matters or decisions about your living situation. A home-related matter that has been unresolved may suddenly become clearer, allowing you to move forward with greater confidence. The placement of the asteroid Chiron in Aries continues to work on healing aspects of your public image and career path. Today's aspects support insight into old wounds around recognition, achievement, or authority. Be gentle with yourself. If professional challenges trigger deeper insecurities, this awareness is actually part of your healing journey. As the day progresses, the moon's square to Pluto may intensify emotions around power dynamics in close relationships. This transit offers an opportunity to transform patterns that no longer serve you, particularly those related to emotional control or manipulation. Your natural ability to nurture can sometimes slip into unhealthy caretaking. Today's energy helps you distinguish between the two. Looking at the broader cosmic picture, this day represents a stepping stone in your year-long journey of redefining security and emotional fulfillment. The nodes of destiny, with the North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra, are asking you to balance professional ambition with home harmony. Today's experiences provide important clues about this ongoing evolution. The evening brings a slightly calmer energy as the moon makes a harmonious aspect to Saturn, helping you integrate the day's emotional insights through practical structures or commitments. This would be an excellent time for family planning, household organization, or establishing new domestic routines that support your emotional well-being. Your color for the day is silver blue, reflecting the lunar energies that govern your sign, while your power locations are near water oceans, lakes, or even a simple bath will help you process and harmonize with today's cosmic currents. In summary, Cancer, May 2nd, 2025, offers you a day of emotional depth, relationship clarity, and opportunities to balance nurturing others with self-care. By honoring both your sensitivity and your emerging assertiveness, you'll navigate the day's challenges with grace and discover new dimensions of your emotional resilience. Trust your intuition, express your needs clearly, and remember that your greatest strength lies in your authentic emotional presence. The stars support your journey toward greater wholeness today. Dear Cancer, embrace their guidance with your characteristic warmth and openness. On May 2, 2025, Cancer finds itself influenced by several notable planetary positions that will shape the energetic landscape of your day. The moon, your ruling celestial body, moves through Virgo, creating a practical, analytical undertone to your emotional nature. This position places the moon in your third house of communication and short journeys, prompting you to express your feelings with greater precision and attention to detail than usual. The Virgo moon forms a trine aspect with Pluto in your relationship sector, deepening your interpersonal connections and potentially revealing hidden dynamics in your closest partnerships. This alignment supports transformative conversations, especially regarding shared resources or emotional vulnerabilities. Meanwhile, the Sun continues its journey through Taurus, occupying your 11th house of friendships, social networks, and long-term aspirations. This placement bathes your community connections in a warm, stabilizing light, encouraging you to ground your future plans in practical reality. Venus, positioned in Aries in your 10th house of career and public reputation, creates a dynamic tension with your natural cautious approach. You may feel pulled to take bolder action in professional settings, possibly seeking recognition or advancement with more assertiveness than is typical for your sign. Mercury, the planet of communication, has recently stationed direct in Aries after its retrograde period, bringing renewed clarity to career decisions that may have been delayed or confused in previous weeks. This forward movement occurs in your professional sector, suggesting that workplace communications will flow more smoothly now, and opportunities for advancement may present themselves with greater clarity. Mars in Gemini activates your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual matters, and hidden enemies. This placement can stir up buried emotional material or create a sense of working behind the scenes. You might feel a restless mental energy that's difficult to channel productively, possibly manifesting as anxiety if not addressed through conscious integration. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity, continues its transit through Gemini in this same 12th house sector, magnifying the effects of Mars. Together, these planets suggest significant inner psychological work or spiritual development taking place below the surface of your consciousness. Pay attention to dreams and intuitive insights, as they may contain valuable guidance. Saturn, positioned in Pisces in your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel, forms a supportive sextile to your sun sign. This aspect helps you build lasting structures around your beliefs and educational pursuits, potentially solidifying plans for advanced study or travel abroad. The ringed planet brings a sobering but constructive influence to your worldview expansion. Uranus in Taurus continues its long-term residence in your 11th house, forming a harmonious trine to your sun sign. This placement brings unexpected developments through friends, groups, or technological innovations. Today, its influence might manifest as surprising connections or sudden insights related to your social circle or collective endeavors. Neptune in Aries occupies your 10th house of career, creating some potential for confusion around professional goals or workplace dynamics. This position can cloud your perception of authority figures or your own public image, so maintaining clarity about professional boundaries remains important today. Pluto, now in early degrees of Aquarius, activates your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This powerful placement suggests profound changes occurring in areas related to investments, taxes, loans, or emotional and physical intimacy. The slow-moving planet forms a square aspect to your natal sun, indicating that power dynamics in close relationships may require careful navigation today. The North Node in Aries points toward your career sector, suggesting that your evolutionary path involves stepping into greater leadership and visibility in your professional life. Simultaneously, the South Node in Libra indicates patterns related to one-on-one partnerships that may need to be released to facilitate your growth. Chiron, the wounded healer, in Aries forms aspects with both Venus and Mercury today, potentially triggering sensitive areas related to professional recognition and self-worth. This configuration provides an opportunity to address lingering insecurities about your capabilities or worthiness of success. For Cáncer natives with personal planets or points between 10 to 15 degrees of cardinal signs, Aries, Cáncer, Libra, Capricorn, today's planetary positions will be felt with particular intensity, potentially triggering significant developments in areas governed by those natal placements. The asteroid Pallas Athena in Scorpio forms a flowing trine to your sun sign, enhancing your strategic thinking abilities and intuitive pattern recognition, particularly in matters related to joint finances or psychological understanding. Overall, this complex planetary picture for May 2, 2025, creates a day where Cáncer natives may feel pulled between practical communication needs, bold professional urges, and deep subconscious processing. Working consciously with these energies can help you navigate the day with greater ease and extract the growth opportunities presented by these cosmic configurations. The cosmic landscape for Cáncer on May 2, 2025, brings a fascinating alignment for your communication sphere. With Mercury forming a harmonious trine to your ruling planet, the Moon, your emotional intelligence and verbal expression merge beautifully today. You'll notice an unusual fluidity between what you feel and how you articulate those feelings, something that doesn't always come naturally to your water sign nature. The Moon's position in Pisces amplifies your intuitive communication channels, allowing you to pick up on unspoken cues and subtle energies in conversation. This is particularly powerful in personal relationships, where words often fall short of expressing deeper sentiments. There's a poetic quality to your speech today, as nebulous Neptune influences your choice of words, infusing them with compassion and imagination. You might find yourself speaking in metaphors or sharing insights that surprise even yourself. Venus in your solar 11th house encourages group discussions and community engagement. Your words carry special weight in collective settings today, whether that's a work meeting, family gathering, or social media conversation. Your natural empathy shines through, making others feel heard and understood. However, be mindful of the square forming between Mars and Saturn, which could create tension between your need to express yourself authentically and perceived external restrictions. You might feel occasional frustration if others attempt to silence or diminish your perspective. The key is maintaining your center while expressing your truth with the gentleness that comes naturally to you. Jupiter's expansive energy in your career sector suggests that professional communications particularly benefit today. Perhaps an important email or presentation will open doors you weren't expecting. Your ability to merge emotional intelligence with clear reasoning makes you especially persuasive now. For Cancers working in creative fields, today marks a potential breakthrough in expressing complex concepts through your chosen medium. Your subconscious is unusually accessible, bringing forth imagery and ideas that normally remain hidden beneath the surface. Pluto's transformative energy touches your partnership sector, suggesting that important conversations with close allies or romantic partners could reach extraordinary depth today. There's an opportunity to verbalize feelings that have been difficult to express previously. This isn't about dramatic confrontations, but rather gentle revelations that strengthen bonds. Communication technology deserves special attention today, with Uranus highlighting your social sector. Unexpected messages or connections might arrive through digital channels. Stay open to surprise conversations that could spark innovative collaborations. Your voice carries healing properties today, as Chiron's influence allows you to speak words that mend rather than wound. Someone in your circle may especially need your compassionate perspective. For Cancers who typically struggle with assertiveness, today provides a cosmic window where setting boundaries through clear communication feels more natural and less threatening to your relationships. The North Node's position suggests that speaking your truth now aligns with your broader evolutionary journey. Mercury's placement in your 9th house expands your thinking beyond usual parameters, potentially inspiring you to learn, teach, or share wisdom gained through personal experience. Consider journaling today's insights, as they contain seeds of understanding that will continue unfolding in the weeks ahead. Overall, May 2nd offers Cancer a rare alignment where your natural emotional depth and intuitive understanding can be translated into clear, impactful expression that both honors your authentic self and creates meaningful connections with others. As May begins to unfold, Cancer, today's celestial arrangement brings noteworthy financial vibrations your way. With the Sun firmly positioned in Taurus, illuminating your 11th house of networks and long-term aspirations, financial opportunities may emerge through your social connections and community involvement. This placement encourages you to leverage your existing relationships for monetary gain. Perhaps a friend knows of a perfect side gig that aligns with your skills, or a professional contact might recommend you for a lucrative project. The universe is subtly suggesting that your network holds hidden financial potential waiting to be activated. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Venus today, creating a beautiful flow between your emotional needs and material desires. This alignment makes it particularly favorable for discussions about money, especially those requiring emotional intelligence or intuitive decision-making. You'll find yourself unusually comfortable addressing financial matters that you might typically avoid. Mercury's position in your 12th house suggests that some financial insights may come through unconventional channels, perhaps dreams, meditation, or simply quiet moments of reflection. Don't dismiss subtle hints or seemingly random ideas about money management today. Your subconscious is working overtime to provide valuable financial guidance. Jupiter, currently transiting through your career sector, forms a significant aspect with Saturn, suggesting a balance between financial expansion and necessary restraint. This could manifest as an opportunity to increase your income through additional responsibilities or a more structured approach to your existing resources. It's a day where putting systems in place could yield substantial long-term benefits. For Cancer entrepreneurs or those considering investments, the Neptune influence today amplifies your intuitive capabilities regarding financial decisions. You might sense which opportunities have genuine substance versus those that merely appear promising on the surface. Trust this discernment, it's particularly heightened now. Uranus in your networking sector continues its innovative influence, potentially bringing unexpected financial opportunities through digital platforms, technological ventures, or forward-thinking collaborations. Be open to financial models or income streams that differ from your usual comfort zone. The day's Venus-Pluto square suggests potential power dynamics around shared resources or joint finances. If negotiating financial arrangements with others, be mindful of underlying emotions or control issues that could surface. Maintaining clear boundaries while remaining open to compromise will serve you well. Your financial sector receives beneficial energy from Mars today, providing the courage and initiative needed to pursue new monetary opportunities. This cosmic boost helps overcome any tendency toward financial passivity that sometimes affects your sign. Consider which money moves you've been contemplating but hesitating to implement. Today offers the momentum to take action. The second house ruler forms a productive aspect with your career indicator, suggesting that skills you've previously developed could suddenly become marketable in ways you hadn't anticipated. Review your talents and abilities with fresh eyes, considering how they might translate to income streams. Chiron's position indicates potential healing around financial wounds or misconceptions about money that stem from childhood or family patterns. You may gain insight into how emotional security and material security have become intertwined in your psyche, allowing for healthier financial behaviors moving forward. For Cancers employed by others, today's planetary configuration highlights possibilities for additional income through specialized projects or responsibilities that utilize your natural caregiving and protective qualities. Don't shy away from demonstrating these strengths in professional contexts. If considering a financial investment today, the stars suggest focusing on areas related to home, family, food, or emotional well-being, sectors where your Cancer intuition gives you a natural edge and understanding. The North Node's current transit through your resources sector emphasizes that your financial evolution involves becoming more comfortable with self-valuation and setting appropriate prices for your time, energy, and talents. Today brings lessons about knowing your worth in concrete terms. Asteroid Pallas, Athena forms a significant aspect to your financial sector, enhancing your strategic thinking around money matters. You may suddenly see patterns or solutions to financial puzzles that have eluded you previously. Take time to map out plans rather than making impulsive decisions. For Cancer business owners, today's energy supports revising pricing structures or value propositions. The cosmic climate favors adjustments that better reflect the emotional and practical value you provide to clients and customers. The day carries a subtle reminder that emotional and financial security often walk hand in hand for Cancer. Investment choices that acknowledge both these needs will likely feel more satisfying than those focused solely on returns. Trust your instinct to protect and nurture your financial future. The cosmic energies for Cancer on May 2, 2025, create a particularly fortunate alignment in several key areas of your life. With the Moon, your ruling celestial body, forming a harmonious trine with Neptune, your intuitive capabilities are significantly heightened. This powerful psychic connection makes this an exceptionally favorable day for meditation, dream work, and any spiritual practices that allow you to access your subconscious wisdom. Your inner guidance system is operating at peak efficiency today. Water-related environments prove especially lucky for you on this day. The ocean, lakes, swimming pools, or even a relaxing bath can serve as conduits for inspiration and emotional healing. These spaces align perfectly with your water element nature and can trigger profound insights or moments of clarity that have been eluding you. Your home environment emerges as a significant fortunate area today, with Jupiter casting a beneficial aspect to your fourth house of domestic life. Any activities related to beautifying, organizing, or improving your living space will yield exceptional results. Home renovation projects started today have a special blessing, and even small decorative changes can dramatically improve the energy flow in your personal sanctuary. Financial opportunities appear through unexpected channels, particularly those connected to property, family investments, or domestic enterprises. A conversation with a family member might reveal a promising investment opportunity or resource you hadn't previously considered. Pay close attention to casual discussions about money matters today. Nurturing connections with women, particularly maternal figures or motherly types, bring surprising advantages. These relationships serve as conduits for opportunities, whether through advice, introductions to influential people, or emotional support that empowers your decision-making. A female mentor or friend may provide exactly the insight you need to move forward with a personal project. Creative pursuits involving emotional expression flourish under today's cosmic weather. If you're involved in writing, music, poetry, or any art form that channels emotions, you'll find yourself in a particularly inspired state. Creative work produced today carries a special resonance that touches others deeply. Your natural empathy and emotional intelligence become marketable skills today. Professional situations requiring sensitivity, understanding of human needs, or caretaking abilities align perfectly with your Cancer attributes. Healthcare, counseling, hospitality, or customer service interactions prove especially fortunate. Family gatherings or reunions planned today benefit from unusually harmonious energies. Old wounds may naturally find healing pathways, and connections can deepen without forced conversations. Simply being present with loved ones creates opportunities for meaningful bonding. Culinary activities carry special fortune today. Whether cooking for loved ones, trying a new recipe, or dining out, food-related experiences bring unexpected pleasures and connections. Your intuitive understanding of flavors and nourishment is enhanced, making this an excellent day to experiment in the kitchen or share your creations with others. Water consumption and hydration bring surprising benefits today. Your body is particularly receptive to the cleansing and rejuvenating properties of water, making this an excellent day to increase your intake and notice improvements in energy, skin appearance, and emotional balance. Cancer's natural protective instincts are channeled productively today, allowing you to set healthy boundaries without creating conflict. You'll find it easier than usual to advocate for your needs while maintaining harmonious relationships, a balance that sometimes challenges your peace-loving nature. The evening hours prove especially fortunate for heart-to-heart conversations. The moon's position enhances emotional articulation, helping you express feelings that normally remain below the surface. These exchanges can strengthen important relationships and create deeper understanding between you and loved ones. Dreams tonight may contain prophetic elements or solutions to current challenges. Keep a journal by your bedside to record any insights upon waking, as your subconscious mind is particularly active and accessible during this lunar phase. The lunar energies today create a particularly sensitive atmosphere for you, Cancer. With the moon forming a trine to Neptune, your intuitive abilities are heightened, making you especially receptive to the emotional undercurrents flowing through your social circles. You're likely to sense exactly what friends and loved ones need, often before they've verbalized it themselves. This psychic attunement serves as both gift and challenge today. While it allows you to connect deeply, it may also leave you absorbing others' emotional states like a sponge. Maintaining healthy boundaries will be essential. Venus, positioned in your 11th house of friendships, amplifies your desire for meaningful social connection. You might feel drawn to gather with your closest confidants rather than engaging in large group settings. The quality of interaction matters far more than quantity today. An unexpected message from an old friend could resurface, bringing nostalgic energy into your day. This reconnection isn't merely coincidental, it arrives precisely when both of you could benefit from rekindling this bond. Your ruling planet, the Moon, forms a significant aspect with Jupiter today, expanding your capacity for empathy and understanding in social situations. This cosmic configuration supports reconciliation and healing of any recent misunderstandings. If tensions have been brewing within your circle, today offers fertile ground for compassionate conversation. Be mindful, however, of Mercury's retrograde shadow period beginning to form. Communications may contain subtle misunderstandings that could develop into larger issues if left unaddressed. Take extra care to express yourself clearly and verify your understanding of others' messages. With Mars currently transiting through your third house of communication, you might feel more assertive than usual when expressing your needs within relationships. While this assertiveness can lead to healthy boundary setting, be careful not to let it manifest as defensiveness. Social gatherings that involve water, perhaps near a lake, ocean, or even just sharing tea with friends, will feel especially nurturing today. The water element resonates with your Cancer nature and facilitates deeper emotional exchanges. A square between Saturn and your ruler, the Moon, suggests potential friction between your desire for emotional comfort and the responsibilities you've committed to within group dynamics. Perhaps you've taken on a leadership role within a community that now requires more emotional labor than you anticipated. Trust that this challenge is developing important aspects of your character. Today's social interactions may reveal which relationships truly feed your soul and which have been draining your emotional reserves. The universe is guiding you toward connections that support mutual growth rather than one-sided emotional caretaking. Pay attention to those friends who leave you feeling energized rather than depleted after spending time together. Someone with strong Scorpio or Pisces influence in their chart may play a significant role in today's social developments. Fellow water signs naturally understand your emotional depth. The evening hours bring a shift as the Moon changes signs, potentially easing some of the day's emotional intensity and allowing for lighter exchanges. Consider using this energy for casual social connections that don't demand deep emotional processing. Family connections also figure prominently today. A conversation with a female relative or maternal figure could provide unexpected insight into a current social situation you're navigating. Their perspective, while perhaps initially challenging to hear, contains wisdom worth considering. Remember that your legendary nurturing abilities need to be directed inward as well. Before engaging in substantial social activities, take time to check in with yourself. Are you showing up from a place of emotional fullness or depletion? The answer should determine how you structure your social calendar today. Today's celestial landscape calls for emotional honesty, dear Cancer. With the Moon forming a significant trine to Neptune, your intuitive abilities are heightened to extraordinary levels. Don't dismiss those gut feelings, especially regarding family matters that have been lingering beneath the surface. The planetary alignment suggests this is an ideal day to address emotional vulnerabilities without your usual protective shell. While your instinct might be to retreat into your comfort zone, the stars are encouraging brave emotional expression. Venus in your communication sector provides eloquence to your words, helping you articulate feelings you typically keep hidden. Consider journaling your thoughts before sharing them. This process will help clarify what truly matters. Water rituals hold special power for you today. A bath infused with sea salt could help dissolve lingering tensions and restore your emotional equilibrium. In professional contexts, your empathetic nature becomes your greatest strength. Rather than trying to shield yourself from workplace emotions, lean into your natural ability to understand others' feelings. This approach will open